Welcome back. Today's theme is worshiping together and growing together, specifically, corporate worship and small groups. True worship springs naturally from a heart that recognizes the greatness of God and truly understands the grace of the gospel. This personal response leads us toward corporate worship, experiencing the reality of God together with others. Acts chapter 2, verses 46 and 47. The first believers were continuing daily with one accord in the temple, and breaking bread from house to house, did eat their meat with gladness and singleness of heart, praising God, and having favor with all the people. The early church was wholly committed to gathering, and that commitment, combined with humble hearts, drew the favor of the entire surrounding community. John chapter 4, verses 23 and 24. But the hour cometh, and now is, when the true worshippers shall worship the Father in spirit and in truth. For the Father seeketh such to worship him. God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth. God himself is actively seeking worshipers. Corporate worship is God's highest priority, and it should be ours as well. So why do we stop gathering? When we come to worship as a critic or a consumer, evaluating the music, judging the sermon length, noting who is in our seat, we are not worshiping at all. We are attending a performance review. That self-centered posture will never produce a reason to keep coming. The only reason to come is love for God and gratitude for the gospel. It is time to stop treating weekly worship attendance as one option among many leisure activities. Commit. I will attend worship every week. I will pray before the service. I will pray before I even enter the building. Now let us talk about small groups. A 5-year tracking study at one church found the following. Of those who attended worship services, only 15% were still active members 5 years later. Of those who attended worship and also participated in some kind of small group, 83% were still active members, more than 5.5 times the retention rate. The early church grew on 2 tracks, the large gathering in the temple and the small gatherings in homes. Acts chapter 2, verse 46. Small groups have 4 distinct powers. The first is the relational factor. In a small group, bonds are formed that go far deeper than what is possible in a large worship gathering. You celebrate each other's birthdays, learn together, and connect at a genuine personal level. The second is the ministry factor. In a small group, heartfelt acts of service arise naturally. No one is compelled. People simply serve one another out of love. The third is the learning factor. In a small group, you can share how you are applying what you are learning, and how God is changing you. You can open your heart in a way that feels safe. Proverbs chapter 27, verse 17. Iron sharpeneth iron. The fourth is the evangelistic factor. A small group meal or gathering is one of the most natural environments in which to invite someone who does not yet know Christ. Research consistently shows that 8 out of 10 people who come to church do so because someone personally invited them. If you are not in a small group, I strongly encourage you, do whatever it takes to join one. If you are already in one, invite someone else to come with you. Please pause the video now and work through 3 reflection questions. First, are you coming to worship as a consumer, or as someone who is devoted? Be honest with yourself. Second, are you currently part of any small group? If not, what is one concrete step you could take right now? Third, if you were going to invite someone to your small group, whether they already attend the church or not, who would it be? Take 5 to 7 minutes to write out your thoughts. Today we looked at commitment to corporate worship and the significant impact of small group participation. Worship is not an option, it is an expression of devotion. And small groups have a breathtaking effect on long-term growth and connection. Session 11 will look at serving together, going out into the community, and giving joyfully. We will look at the 90-day challenge and the call to local mission from Acts chapter 1, verse 8. I look forward to seeing you.